How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. So today I wanted to break down Northampton versus Bristol, and oh my god, I don't think that there's any single Saints fan on planet Earth that can be disappointed with the game that just happened. Yes, there was a bit of at the end, but what a performance. So before I continue, please like and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. And I've noticed a lot of people that are viewing my content are not subscribed. So if you are enjoying the content, please hit that like button, subscribe, and let's break down this game because wow, this was just like it had me on my feet at points because the Saints put in such a performance, and this is what I say about the Saints. Either they can give you an absolutely smashing game, or they feel like they are just Division Two. It's absolutely ridiculous. And honestly, I was expecting a high scoring game. I was expecting both teams to score over 30 points, which ultimately I was correct in that. With that, but I was expecting the game to be won by like a try, maybe a penalty, be pretty late on in the game, heavily contested. The Saints had other ideas. Oh my word, did the Saints have other ideas? Because they just dominated, and the scoreline does not reflect just how dominant the Saints were during this game. They were playing fast. They were playing fluent rugby. Their passes were coming off well. Alex Mitchell had an absolutely stunning game. He was here, there, everywhere. He was making space. He was opening up players. He had the key to Bristol Bears defense. Finn Smith had a brilliant game. Langdon had a brilliant game. Egan had a brilliant game, and it just felt like I don't know. It just felt like the Saints of old that was playing here. And now we got to take into consideration the Saints side. They normally do horrible in the Premiership. Again, like I was expecting something close, and in my heart, I was hoping for a Saints win. But considering how well the Bears have been playing in the Premiership, the the team that they put out, the quality, and in my eyes, the Saints had all but given up hope on the Premiership and put all their focus in the Champions Cup. What a performance. Tommy Freeman was on fire. They just found it so difficult to deal with him. And I don't know, it's just like this this is the Saints side that you want to see. This is the Saints side that you want to be seeing week in, week out. This is a championship winning side. This is what I wouldn't say this is a championship winning side. This is a championship winning performance. This is the kind of performance that you want to be seeing from the Saints week in, week out, because the Bristol Bears are no joke. But we managed to slice their defense open time and time again. We saw the runs that Henry Pollock was putting in. I mean, it just felt good. I don't know how to explain it. It just felt right. The plays that the plays that they were running, the passes that were being made, they didn't make too many mistakes, which is, like a miracle for the Saints recently, to not make that many mistakes, where normally we start seeing them getting into the 20 odd zone when it comes to handling errors and so on. So it felt like a breath of fresh air, right? It really, really did. Because what was it? 71st minute, the Saints were up 48-12, and you were thinking, oh my god, what, this is the Saints game. This is an absolute destruction that's going on here. And then, as Saints do, as they always do, they find a way to mess up. Bristol put on the pressure. Yes, the Saints were tired. Their legs were probably burning and on fire. And Bristol managed to come through with some late tries within the space of 10 minutes. I think it was around 10 minutes. I mean, I do look, we got to take consideration. Look, Hutchinson scored on what? No, sorry, not Hutchinson. Pollock scored on the 74th minute. Pretty damn good try. Um, he scored on the 74th minute, which kind of sealed the deal. But then we saw a 77th minute, Ibitoye coming in with a brilliant try where I was just like, what? How is this happening? It's like he's just slipped through everybody. Everybody was expecting him to pass. He's like, nope, nope, not happening today. Boom, bangs in a try. And then, what is in the 79th minute? We saw Marmion come on and well, come on, but 79th minute, he comes through, boom, another try, and gets them those that much needed points. So what I think was like 3 tries in the space of like 8 minutes from from Bristol, which I feel like they would deserve tries. That's just me, but I feel like it was deserved tries. Yes, they didn't ultimately beat the Saints because it was too much of a task, but that kind of scared me. It really did. This late resurgence, and they just boom, 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 and this is what's scary about the Saints because things like this can happen at any point. They can happen at any time. And we saw it happen today. We've seen it happen at multiple times through the season. We've seen it happen through the game. Not necessarily just the last 10 minutes where they left their foot up off the gas and decided to coast it. This is what happens. This is exactly what happens. Right? So look, this was a spectacular performance by the Saints. And this is why I say the scoreline does not reflect the dominance because the scoreline reflects a 48-12 performance. It does not reflect a 48-31. It does not. The Saints were so good. I'm so sad to see Warner Augustus Troki. I'm so sad to see him go because I absolutely love him. Yes, I'm also South African, but we saw the performances that he's putting in. He is such a beast of a player. The guy is like just a walking wrecking ball coming with his try, is just putting on that pressure, and the Saints had some serious players coming in with brilliant performances. Obviously, performances from like Freeman, James Ram. Like, just how quick are James Ram's feet? You know, there was one point during the game where he's just spinning and spinning and spinning, and he goes like 3-4 pirouettes. Demolishes like 3-4 players in the process before being taken down, gaining some crucial yards in Bristol's territory, and it's just like wow, just wow. Like, we had some very, very good performances today. Maya Vanua, Coles, Langdon, Iogun, it was just on point, if not just for that final 10, 15 minutes of the game. It's just like ah it was just one of those games where I was just like, am I seeing right? Is this right here? It just didn't feel real. 7 tries from the Saints, 5 conversions, 1 penalty goal, 13 line breaks, 156 carries, 55% possession, 66% territory. And it's just like, wow, just wow. Henry Pollock with 15 carries. I mean, this guy, it just feels like he can't do anything wrong. He is just performing his socks off. And like I say, he is turning the head of Andy Farrell. He is turning the head of Andy Farrell because performances like this is what gets you called up for the Lions tour. Performances like this is what gets you called up for England. And the guy is just absolutely phenomenal. He is just phenomenal. And I don't know what to say. Look, the Saints as just please, more of this. I want more of this, please. Just give me more of this. This is what we want. This is the Saints side that we want to be seeing. Please. And please do everything in your power to lock down Henry Pollock down to a 10, 15, maybe 20-year contract, please. Just give him as much money as possible. I know that there are restrictions, but the Saints cannot lose a player of this quality because this is a player with quality of the most elite level. He's putting in performances like he is. He's scoring every single game. He's putting in major carries. He's such an effective player. He brings energy. He brings physicality to the game. And he's what, like 20 years old? This is ridiculous. This is a future England captain here, and the Saints need to do everything in their power to make sure he does not leave. Please, please keep Pollock any means necessary. But hey, that's just me, guys. Please, I want to hear what you guys' thoughts are on the game. Do you think that this was a rightfully dominant game? And what do you think of Bristol's performance? Do you think it deserved 48-31? All right. I understand that the Saints kind of let off in the last final moments in the game, but we've seen just how games can change on their head. We look at the Autumn Nations for England, where they let their foot off at the last final minutes of the game, and we saw what happened there. Anything can happen at points like this. So let me know what your thoughts in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe, as it really does help my channel grow. And guys, go Saints. Yes, this is the Saints we want. This is the Saints we need. Catch you guys in the next one. And I am happy as a bloody fat kid on a cupcake. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.